Hello, this is you, Swag Duelist, and a lot of people have been messaging and been waiting for my video of my version of Exodia FTK for the new March Banlist. I was trying to get I have some of the cards. I was trying to make the full deck in person, but how money is and it's real tight right now, and I have regionals and then the YCS in a month. It's really tight, and I'll just do it off of Dueling Network. Sorry for the shitty way I'm recording. I could have done it off of my laptop, but I don't have a microphone to talk over it. Okay, so let's get into the deck. Mostly the most important piece of the deck is the 5 pieces of Exodia, because that's the main point. And then you're going to be running the Magic Library engine. So it's 3 of those. And not that many people run double summon. It should be called double summoning instead of double summon. Double summon. Once you activate it, for that turn, you have an extra normal summon. So, but most people get confused because most people think that once you activate normal summon, that you have to summon the monster right away instead of activating normal summon. And then say you activate a few cards, you draw 5 cards, then you draw into your next magical library, and then you could summon it. So you could do that as well. 3 citadels. Citadel, it's like a +1 for magical library. Once you get the 3 counters on citadel, you just transfer them onto your library, and you get an extra draw. 3 upstarts. That's an extra draw. Your opponent gets life points. Doesn't really matter. You're running Exodia. It doesn't really matter if your opponent gains up to 2,000 life points, up to 20,000 life points. 1 day apiece because it got limited to 1. 3 into the void. What's really great about this card? It's a plus. It's kind of like a +1. It's an extra draw. It's kind of like a spell card of Jar of Greed. But the only disadvantage is if you don't draw Exodia or the right cards, then you're gonna discard your whole hand, and that's pretty much game. Unless you top deck, a good card and can keep on your combo unless your combo can keep on going. 3 Darkworld dealings, draw and discard. Mostly, If you don't have good cards in your hand and you have a piece of Exodia, just use Darkworld dealings. Try to get 5 cards into the grave, and then just pot of avarice all back. Toon table of contents. That's just like to add a counter into your magical library, and then Toon world again, just to activate another on your library. Pot of duality. Not melt, kind of like banish 3. And then get 1 card to your hands. 1 terraforming, 2 broken bamboo swords to activate your 3 golden bamboo swords, which makes you draw 2 cards, which is pretty good. 3 magical libraries to shovel everything back in. 1 hand destruction, 1 pot of avarice, and 1 card destruction. So some decks they get Exodia and they shuffle it back into your deck and try to draw them at the end. But it could go pretty bad if you don't draw all your cards, or if you don't have enough spell cards to draw them all. So a good way is to discard at least 5, like all your pieces or 1 library, and get them back into your hand. And Pot of Avarice actually gives you the advantage of drawing 2 cards. So it could draw a piece of Exodia and say a golden bamboo sword, so you draw another 2, and then lead you to your magical library to draw another 1. So this deck is pretty good. I've been running it a couple times on Dueling Network. So far it has FTK a couple of times. Most of the time my opponents quit after like 10 turns. They get tired of me, tired of my turn, and they just quit. And other people that actually do wait for the whole duel, they do get FTK'd. So far right now the ratio is 100. There's no time that I have lost. Well, this is my version of FTK. There's other FTKs like Exodia, Exodia Dragon FTK, where it runs a bunch of Blue Eyes and the other level 2 for Blue Eyes. Mostly those decks are, you're gonna get, it's most of the time you can draw a bad hand where it could be most monsters and not enough spell cards that could make you just lose that turn. And this deck does it is consistent on FTK. For the side deck, I haven't for right now. I don't have anything on the side. I don't really think of siding anything in since the deck is really accurate and consistent at this time, which it hasn't lost lately. I'll be testing it more, and I'll probably put him. I'll probably make another video, or I'll probably put them at the end of the video and just speed through them and give you some examples of these FTK. If you check onto my channel or my other videos, I have another video of this deck where I have 2 examples of FTK, and I also have a giveaway if you want to go check that out. This is Yu Duelist, and I hope you like my version of Exodia FTK, and thank you. Leave a comment if you have any questions about this deck, or just tell me what you think.